If you want a choice for both today and for tomorrow, you need to understand the facts. The Oregon Employers Trust, your trust, was established to provide companies like yours a choice in workers' compensation coverage.
I think my main frustration with the big guys before was lack of accessibility. Feeling like whatever happened, it was dealt to me without, in some cases, sufficient input from myself.
I've had a number of bad experiences over the course of my career with what you might call traditional workers' comp insurance. We hired a team member who, I think they put that his date of birth was 1992 when in fact it was 1982. And then he was injured on the job. Our workers' comp insurer, rather than call me and say, is this guy really 12 years old? Called the Bureau of Labor and Industries to report that we had a 12-year-old working on graveyard shift in an industrial setting. And they launched a full-blown investigation. It was just a stark reminder to me that your workers' comp insurer is frequently not even much of a partner, much less the fiduciary that I think we often imagine them to be.
Your trust is moving forward, and it has a sustainable business plan to provide your company a workers' compensation choice. Your Oregon Employers Trust Board of Directors and Management Team are dedicated to the proactive stewardship of your trust.
I know that when I have a claim and Ann in my office calls OET, somebody's paying attention to that claim from the get-go.
More than anything, we wanted to have an ownership stake in our workers' comp insurer. We wanted someone whose interests were going to be more aligned with our own.
The trust remains the only coverage option that works to be your company's advocate in the complicated world of workers' compensation coverage. Your Oregon Trust is moving forward.
I'm staying because I believe in the model. Our ratio of claims cost to premium cost is quite low. It's perhaps as low as a third of what the big company in the state has. I don't feel like their model is sustainable. I feel like our model is sustainable. We have relatively lean overhead costs. We pick the firms that are in our group so that we have good risks to begin with. We manage the claims. I think it's a sustainable model, and I think in the long term it'll help each of us keep our experienced mods down and keep our rates down and keep our overall costs down. So I think in the long run we're going to end up saving money.
Your Oregon Employers Trust has solutions to your workers' compensation problems and answers to your workers' compensation questions. Help us help you.
Our alternative in the insurance business is a behemoth. This is a monster entity that's part public, part private. I know they've done a lot of good work. I don't trust them for my business. I want some business to deal with, a company to deal with that's accessible to me, that is responsive to me, that aligns their interests with mine, and I feel like OET does that.
Stick by the Oregon Employers Trust, and the trust will continue to be your advocate. Oregon Employers Trust.